Today we're talking about I've never felt more alone. I don't have any friends. I'm not too for sure what I'm gonna title this. It's gonna be something of that line. But anyways, guys, what I'm gonna be talking about is this is a stage in my life where, it honestly feels like it's the loneliest. It feels like, it's the darkest point in my life. I'm like rock bottom and it doesn't feel good, guys. This isn't a video for, where I'm trying to get sympathy or for you guys to feel bad for me or anything like that. I'm just trying to give you guys the straightforward truth, because you know what? A lot of these content creators, they'll show you the pure upsides. Hey, you know what? Do this, do that. Pretty much the up part, the highlights of what you should and shouldn't do. I want to give you guys more of the emotional side, the more realistic side, the side that you guys probably don't see behind the lines, because you know what? I want you guys to understand that I'm pretty sure you guys go through this as well. I know I'm certainly not the only one, but this is something that, people don't talk about. So I want this to pretty much hit home with you guys. Anyways, when you get out of high school and all that, you start losing friends, the people that you hang out with, and it's because you don't see them as often. They get girlfriends and they start going through their life, and the people that you hang out with just go their own direction, which is understandable. And like the friends that I'm talking about is like not the friends that you hang out once in a while and it's nice, you have a good time and all that. I'm talking about like the friends that where you pretty much have somebody that is really, really dependable. You're always constantly hanging out, like, hey, you know what, this is your best friend, the main the homeboy, or whatever you guys want to call it. But the person that is really, really dependable, you can call them in the middle of the night. Hey, you know what, my tire busted, I got stuck off-roading, can you give me a hand, can you pull me out? Somebody that you can count on is pretty much what I'm talking about. That friend that is really, really, that friendship. And here's the thing, guys, I have never felt more alone, because like, see, in this generation, this is something I noticed, is a lot of people are just self-centered. They're focused on themselves, and I understand that, because that's just the way how it works, and that's the way how it kind of has to be, guys. Especially if you want to hit your goals, you're going to have to realize, you know what, if you really, really want your dreams, it's going to be lonely. And there's a quote that I ended up saying, and it stuck so much to my heart, guys. And it's like, it was lonely at the bottom, and it's going to still be lonely at the top. So here's the thing. That pretty much means, you know what, either way you're going to be lonely. You might as well be freaking lonely with your dreams, guys, because at the end of the day, if you're feeling alone and you're like, shit, my life kind of sucks, it's not going the direction that I want it to be, and it's not, I don't have anybody to talk to about it or anything like that, guys, well, keep that in mind. You know what, it's lonely at the bottom, and you know what, it's going to be lonely at the top. So you might as well hit your dreams, your ambitions, whatever it is that you're thinking about. I want to do this, I want to do that, but you have nobody to pretty much help you out, somebody that you can count on and all that, guys. So keep that in mind. You know what, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. Do apologize if I got a little bit emotional there, but this is something that, like I said, I'm going to try giving you guys more and more videos that are going to be like more and more relatable, the behind the scenes kind of that, stuff people don't really talk about, guys, because you know what, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys feel like this as well. Obviously, if you're watching a lot of YouTube videos, you're probably spending a lot of your time by yourself. And I'm just speaking from experience. I hang out with friends and all that, we do certain things, but it's not like I'm hanging out with them all the time. And there's plenty of times that there'll be weeks that go by and I'm just over there doing my own thing, haven't talked to my friends. Like, maybe I'll run into them like when I'm going to the gym and I see them with another gym buddy. I'm like, oh shit, you know what, that's badass that they're working out together, because I used to be like that with the gym, bro. And it's it's relatable. It's one of those things that that I can relate to. Anyways, guys, a quick little quote here, or something that a YouTuber mentioned, which I'm pretty sure you guys can know what I'm talking about. But here's this quote. So it's pretty much like, you know what, if you want to arrive to your destination, travel by yourself, go alone, because you'll get there a lot quicker. But if you want to get there farther, travel together. So it's one of those things that, you know what, Like on my fitness journey, I see those guys working out and all that. I'm like, shit, I used to have a gym bro and all that. But then again, you know, I would be messing around, like, you know, talking, and you get distracted, you get thrown off, and you're not going to get there to your dream goals that fast. But when you go there by yourself, of course, it's going to be lonely. It's going to be the harder path, the harder route. And you're going to be like, shit, I don't want to go to the gym today because you know what? It's kind of lonely. It's kind of boring. It's not what it should be and all that. I know in my experience, I have thought this, but guess what? I'm going to get there a whole lot faster to my dream body, get the results that I want, and get the life that I'm trying to work towards because I'm putting in the work by myself. So keep that in mind. You know what? If you're lonely and all that, sometimes it is for the best. You have to kind of avoid looking at the glass half empty. You have to look at it pretty much half full. When you start looking at life, opportunities, events, downsides, start looking at it half full, you're going to become more and more appreciative. So that's one thing, like, you know, for my example, working out by myself, you know what, there's no distractions. I can pretty much listen to my music. I don't have to be talking to a gym partner or anything. I can just be so self-centered and be like, you know what, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do that. Another thing that I'm going to kind of share with you guys, because you know what, personal as well, I was in a 5-year relationship, and I kind of became like codependent, where I was kind of like, you know, I needed that companionship and all that. But the more and more I got away from that relationship that ended, the more I'm realizing, you know what, it's actually better to go alone. Because if you want to hit your dreams, your desires, whatever it is, you're going to have to pretty much do it by yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you try doing it with somebody, it's going to be a whole lot more of a pain, a headache. You're going to be, oh, you know what, this person doesn't want to do this, they don't want to do that. So like, perfect way to put it is like with my ex, let's say I wanted to go do something, she's gonna be like, I don't want to do that. And it's like, okay, well, you have to come to a compromise. You have to decide, like, best way to put it is, you want to go eat somewhere, but they don't want to eat there. You're like, okay, well, how about this? And they're like, nah, I'm not feeling that. And it's like, okay, well, you know what, if you were just by yourself, you would be able to go to that destination instantly. Nobody was to complain. You'd get there, do it, done, and then guess what, you have your other time. But then again, it's lonely, guys. You're not going to have that experience where you're going to share it with other people. But like how I told you, it's lonely at the bottom, it's going to still be lonely at the top. So it's one of those things that, you know what, I'm not going to rant too much about it. I hope you guys can relate to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Don't forget to drop me that thumbs up. But I'm going to give you guys a quick little summary real quick. So here's the thing, you know, me personally, there's parts of my life where I've never felt more loneliest, and it's just a part of the process, guys. You know, you have to go through loneliness before you can appreciate, you know, having people around you. It's one of those things that, you know, life is like backwards. When you don't want something, you get it. It's just freaking dumb. And it's just the way how it works. So like, if you're wanting friends and all that, and you wanting to have all this company, well, guess what, you're gonna become so bothered by it, so bugged, so hurt. And I'm speaking from experience, guys. And eventually you're gonna get put up with, you're like, you know what, I don't even care no more. And once you get to that point where you don't even care no more, that's when it's gonna show up. And I swear, life is backwards like that. Like, when you don't want something, when you give up on it, you're like, you know what, I don't really care. That's when it shows up on your lap. It's like, whoa, what the heck? And it's just the way how it works, guys. So yeah, don't forget to drop me that thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was hoping to give you guys something a little bit different for the perspective and all that. If you guys did really appreciate this, pretty much this video, or you can relate to it, go ahead and comment down below. I would really appreciate it, because I want to know what kind of content you guys want to watch. I'm pretty sure if this gets high views, I have a rough idea, but we will see. Anyways, if you stayed here all the way to the end, I really do appreciate you guys, and I just want to say thank you. Hope you guys have a great day.